Hi, today we are going to make some spicy ramen for which you'll need some ingredients. Most of it should be available in any decent Asian store. So first of all, you will need some noodles, of course. So make sure that the noodles are a bit thick, and then also that the noodles are just plain wheat noodles, not some fancy ones with egg or anything. You will need some soy sauce, of course. Then you will need some chili oil. Many people like to make their chili oil themselves, and there are some great recipes online. You'll need some rice vinegar and some almond milk. Make sure the milk is not sweetened because you don't want the taste overpowering your ramen. You will need some sesame oil, and you will need some tahine, sesame paste. And when it comes to the fresh ingredients, you will need some bamboo sprouts, some bok choy, mushrooms. Longer mushrooms are better. Some spring onion for garnishing, some garlic, and some vegetable broth. So, cut your bok choy in long and not too thin slices. Cut your mushrooms, same long and not too thick, because you're going to add them at the top of your ramen. Now for the garlic, you'll have to make them into small pieces. So bring a pot of water to boil for your noodles, and then in the meantime add some oil to another pan where you will make your soup. And then into the pan, make sure there is not a lot of oil. If it gets stuck on the pan, it's actually okay, because we are going to use the pan for the soup itself. Add the mushrooms and then the garlic. Make sure we wait till the mushrooms are a bit soft. So once your garlic is a bit brown and your mushrooms are soft, keep them aside somewhere for storage. And in the same pan, you're going to add your bok choy and get it a bit brown, not too much. So when your bok choy is a bit smaller and some parts of it is a bit brown, just set it aside for use. When your water is a bit hot, just put your noodles for storage, and in the same pan where you made your bok choy and your mushrooms, add some vegetable broth and bring your heat to low, and add unsweetened almond milk to it. It's okay if it boils down a bit because you've reduced the heat. That's it. Spring onions, just slice them into small pieces, and make sure the onion, the white part of the spring onion, is also there, because that's what adds the onion taste to your ramen. So just when your noodles are al dente, or kind of perfectly cooked, so to say, it shouldn't be too mushy or too uncooked, just strain it out, pour some cold water. Pour some cold water to make sure the cooking stops. It shouldn't overcook. So now it's time to finally assemble your soup for the ramen, and then pour the noodles and then the decoration on top. So first you're going to pour some sesame paste. A little bit of soy sauce. Don't add too much of it, because your soup is already going to be a bit salty because of the broth. A little bit of sesame oil. A little bit of rice vinegar, and of course, because it's a spicy ramen, it's got to have some chili oil. So these are all up to individual taste. I like my chili oil, so I'm going to pour a lot more of it. Now on top of it, you're going to pour the soup that you've made. I can already smell it, and it looks pretty nice. It smells pretty nice. Now you're going to drop in some of your noodles onto the soup. And then finally for the toppings, the mushrooms with the garlic, then the bok choy, then your spring onions go on top of it, and then finally your bamboo sprouts. Now that is a good looking and good smelling spicy ramen. Now it's time to enjoy the awesome spicy ramen. And this is a really nice comfort food.